You ever feel like the moment you start trying to do better, like seriously better, everything starts falling apart? I'm talking about stuff that was never even an issue before suddenly becoming a battle. You start praying more, reading more, trying to live right, and then out of nowhere, boom, conflict in your home. Your mind's all over the place. Random temptations hit harder than ever, and you're like, wait, what is this? That's not a coincidence. That's a spiritual attack. I'm not saying everything bad that happens is some big demonic setup, but sometimes, especially when you're trying to grow, it's not just life happening, it's warfare. And I wanted to talk about this today, not to scare anyone, but to encourage you. Because if you're going through something heavy right now and you've been pressing into your faith, that resistance might actually be a sign you're on the right path. I remember a season where I was fasting, praying, trying to walk in obedience like never before. I was expecting clarity and peace, right? But instead, I felt more confusion, more spiritual heaviness, more tension than ever. People who were close started acting funny. Old struggles I thought I beat years ago crept back up. And for a moment, I started questioning, was I doing something wrong? But then it hit me. Sometimes when you level up spiritually, the attacks level up too. The enemy doesn't bother what isn't a threat. You start walking in your purpose and the pressure increases. And I get it, when it's spiritual, it's not always easy to see. It's not like somebody yelling at you face to face. It's heavy thoughts, it's sudden fatigue, it's division, it's self-doubt, it's stuff that doesn't even make sense on paper, but weighs on your soul. And if you're not careful, you'll think you're just tired or unmotivated or losing interest. But really, you're under attack, not because you're weak, but because you're growing. Because you're dangerous to darkness. I think the moment that really shifted things for me was when I stopped trying to fight everything in the flesh. I realized this wasn't just about my discipline or my willpower. This was spiritual, and I needed to fight spiritually. That meant prayer wasn't just a box to check. It became my weapon. Worship wasn't just a feel-good moment, it became my covering. Speaking the word out loud, declaring truth over my situation, choosing peace even when I didn't feel it, that's how I push back. I say all this to tell you, if you're experiencing pressure right now, don't let it convince you to stop. Let it confirm that you're on the right track. The enemy doesn't chase what isn't moving. He's loud because he knows he's losing ground. Don't back down, don't shrink, stand firm, speak truth, get around people who can pray with you and remind you of who you are in Christ when your mind gets foggy. This is not the time to isolate, this is the time to lock in. So if you're feeling overwhelmed, attacked, or like everything's trying to pull you backwards, take a breath and ask yourself, what changed? Did you start walking with God more? Did you start setting boundaries? Did you say yes to something God called you to? If so, this might not be punishment, it might be confirmation. The attacks don't mean you're failing. Sometimes they mean you're finally walking in the right direction. So keep going. Don't lose your footing. Armor up and know you're not alone in this. If this spoke to you in any way, if it helped remind you that you're not crazy or broken, but maybe just under fire because you're growing, subscribe for more content like this. We're in this walk together, and I'm here to keep it real and speak life whenever I can. Stay strong, stay faithful. You got this.